Ring of Fire was at its apprentice stage now that it had reached 3 stars. Even though he had barely reached that stage, he could feel the huge improvement in his mind and body. The status window must have played a crucial role as well. The magical message and status window were probably helping the Ring of Fire become way more effective than in his previous life. One strand of the Curse of Frost has disappeared, as well. He stood and casually moved his body. Feeling as light as a feather, he was confident that he could handle basic training, no matter how difficult it was. No, it's more than that. It wasn't just about handling the training. He felt like he wouldn't even lose to the so-called genius children of Zeekart. While he was so thrilled about it, his stomach rumbled. He realized that he had skipped both lunch and dinner. Shall I go eat? He left the room and made his way to the dining room. Inside the dimly lit dining room, Sylvia was sitting at the table. Why is Mom here at this hour? I've been waiting so I can eat with my son. Sylvia smiled and patted the chair next to her. But it's late. Although it was way past dinner time, since he had been forming his 3rd Ring of Fire, Sylvia pulled out the chair while smiling. It's okay. Sit down, quick. Rayon sat down next to Sylvia with an awkward expression on his face. Helen. Yes. Helen's voice could be heard from the kitchen. Soon after, the maids brought out the food, all of which were his favorites. Rayon. Sylvia smiled awkwardly, all while pushing dishes towards him. Mommy has something to tell you today. Something to tell me? Yes. She nodded and stayed silent for a while. Because Rayon is smart, you must have thought it was weird. Why do we live separately, and why do others insult us? Rayon put down the fork he was holding. It looked like Sylvia wanted to tell him about the past before training began. Even though he had a rough idea of what it was, he pretended that he didn't. Mommy is a criminal. Despite running away from her responsibilities, she returned and begged for her life. The start of Sylvia's story was heavier than he thought. She fell in love with his father, who she happened to meet during her mission. In order to be with him, an average night, she ran away from the household after breaking her mana circuit and energy center. Actually, you had a big sister. She was 2 years older than you and was named Shia. Then, my big sister is... Yes.